Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. Okay? All are welcome on the channel. All contributions are highly appreciated. Remember, tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Today we're talking to the zodiac sign of Leo. Sun, moon, or rising, any placement in your chart. Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Okay. All right, Leo, you've been waiting patiently to see a change in your life. Maybe you feel like you are at a standstill. Maybe you are desiring to move further. This could be in your love life, this could be in your career, but you're desiring to see some kind of change, Leo. You're desiring, you are the sun energy and you are a fire sign as well. And so you're desiring to keep the flame ablazing. You're becoming bored with the day to day mundane things and situations. You could be desiring to see change, experience change, try something new, go on an adventure, do something you haven't done before. Okay, you're feeling very spontaneous and you've been waiting patiently. Okay. You feel as if you are being drained with the Ten of Wands. You're trying to come to a conclusion far as possibly whether or not you want to return to school to further your education. Do you want to work on your love life? You could also be considering moving out of town, out of state, because you're becoming bored with the same old routine. I'm hearing same old environment. You could be someone who's lived in their hometown town their entire life. There are people like that. Maybe you've never traveled before. And so you're like, look, something's got to give. You're feeling like things are stagnant and empty and you're looking for change. Something new, something you haven't done before, I'm hearing. Okay, you're feeling risque. Leo is feeling risque right now, okay? You could be someone who could have recently, let go of energy of a Five of Cups, whether this was someone who was maybe into a lot of drinking, a lot of partying, or this could be a lifestyle that you are leaving behind. Maybe you are someone who no longer partakes in drinking alcoholic beverages or partying as much, okay? And so, since you have change, you could be going through some kind of sobriety. Congratulations to you. And you're very successful. But with sobriety also comes, a change in friendship, connections, also a change in interest. So your interests are changing, as far as life. So that's why you feel stagnant and things feel empty. But you're in a positive energy, Leo. You're in the right space and place, Spirit is saying. You're on a positive mission and path to sobriety and this desire that you have to try something new and be adventurous. And Spirit is saying that is wonderful, but be proud of yourself and pat yourself on the back. If it isn't drinking, maybe you stop smoking, or maybe you stop overspending, or maybe you stop maybe partying so much. Maybe you were someone who had to party and turn up every day of your life or 6 days out of the week, and you've managed to cut back. You come to the realization that it's only draining you, Leo. It's taken away from the light. It's taken away from the sun in you, that spark that you've had. So you decided to make changes in your life that are very prosperous for you. So Spirit is saying, stop being so hard on yourself. With sobriety and making any changes or progress, it's going to be stagnant for a moment, until you come across, the right kind of people who are on your vibration, or the same like-minded energy. Because with change, you're changing. Your area of interest has changed. You don't have a desire to go the same places. You don't have a desire to be around the same people or do the same thing. You no longer want to walk into maybe a smoke-filled room, with a lot of people drinking and cackling. That could bore you at this point, and you're ready to do something spontaneous. Okay. You've left it all behind. This could also be a relationship, Leo. You could have left behind, of someone who indulged very heavily in drinking and partying. Okay. Be sure to give a like, share, and subscribe if this resonates with you. But this could be something that you have left behind as well with the Eight of Cups here. You could have did your burning bowl ritual. Who knows, to cleanse your aura, of the experiences that you've had with this person. And this person could be still into partying and hanging out and thinking about you like, wow, the Leo's really gone now. They could be missing your energy, very deeply and heavily missing your energy with those like that. hmm They could be in shock, confirmation with the horn there. They can be in shock that you actually left and you're no longer hanging out with them. You're no longer around. You're no longer participating. This may even create a spark in them to change their life, but I don't see you returning to that person. But you may inspire them without you even knowing it. Just from you walking away and making changes in your life, I'm picking up there are some people who are proud of you and looking at you like, wow, if they can do it, I can do it. Okay. All right. And so you're looking, to step on higher ground with the high priestess here. You're looking to try something new. You're ready to raise the bar. You're ready to raise the expectation, but not just say that you want to raise it. You're ready to take action towards it. And if it's going to take work to get there, you don't mind with the Ten of Wands here. You don't mind taking the steps that are necessary to get to the lifestyle that you desire, the happiness, the peace, the relationship that has reciprocity. You don't not mind putting in the work to get there, but you're ready to go to higher ground, experience new things, a new caliber of people and energy and experiences. Okay. Even exotic foods I'm picking up. There's some things you would like to try. So possibly, Leo, you could be planning a trip to travel somewhere foreign, or just somewhere you've never been before. You could be taking this trip by yourself. Okay. Yeah, but with progress, that happens, that moment of stillness, that moment of you feeling alone. But Spirit is saying you're never alone, and for you not to look at it as a negative. This is part of progress. This is part of becoming successful. This is part of, raising your vibration and frequency. You understand people, but people don't understand you. And so that's where you're finding, the friction, and it's okay though. Don't become angry or upset with that, but also be mindful, Spirit is saying, of forcing or over asserting yourself around people who are not on your vibration, who are not of like-minded energy. Be mindful of going back to the conditions or environment, of such statuses that no longer interest you, because you're doing the work on yourself and you are very influential. You are inspiring people without even knowing it. And so it's time for you to go where that energy can be reciprocated. Be around the right people that are inspiring and uplifting to you. You've made progress in your life. So moving forward, it's only fair that you be positioned in spaces and places that will inspire you as well. Okay. So this concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Leo. Later.